The bold and the beautiful spoilers reveal that next week the town will witness a series of breathtaking events, as secrets are gradually revealed and complicated relationships become more complicated than ever. Below are the dramatic developments analyzed in detail for each aspect. Finn, a character who has always been under pressure from the past, cannot continue to keep the secret he has been carrying. Under the pressure of increasing guilt, Finn decides to confess all the truth to Steffi, something he never dared to think of before. This decision is not simply a confession, but also a drastic turning point when Finn has to face his dark past. Specifically, Steffi has just discovered a horrifying truth that Finn slept with Poppy when he was 18 years old, a time when his feelings and innocence were easily taken advantage of. Steffi, in a fit of rage and heartbreak, blames Finn's aunt, claiming that she exploited and abused his young mind. However, in the midst of her anger, Steffi still shows a kind side as she hugs Finn and insists that perhaps things won't have lasting consequences. Her actions show a deep conflict between her personal feelings and the responsibility of the relationship. However, this support is quickly overturned by the harsh truth. That night, Poppy became pregnant with Luna. Finn, in a state of confusion, admits that there is more to his story, promising a shocking father-son relationship reveal in Monday's episode. This event will not only create a strong emotional wave, but also lay the groundwork for deep consequences for the relationships between the characters. The latest spoilers confirm that Finn will openly confess to Steffi that he is Luna's father. This story is not simply the revelation of a family secret, but also a harsh judgment on Finn's past and the actions that shaped the fates of the characters. Steffi, who has already endured a terrible ordeal at the hands of Luna when she was drugged and locked in a building on the brink of demolition, will be faced with a storm of painful memories as Finn recounts his journey to discovering his daughter. The haunting from that past seems to have been simmering, and as soon as the truth about paternity is revealed, Steffi will inevitably feel panic and shock. In her shock, she may insist that there was a mistake in the DNA test, clinging to the hope that the results may have been faulty. However, Finn conducts a second test, parallel to his initial denial, to strengthen and double-check the evidence that Luna is indeed his child. The decision to conduct additional testing not only brings the truth to light, but also adds to the pressure on Steffi, as she is forced to face the harsh reality of Finn's paternity. In this context, every statement Finn makes, every detail revealed further strains their relationship, and dark memories from the past gradually flood back, not allowing her to easily forget. In parallel with Finn and Steffi's inner crisis, the relationship between Poppy and Lee is also facing a decisive turning point. While Finn is gradually entering the process of confessing all secrets, Poppy is facing a difficult decision when choosing how to behave towards Lee, with whom she once had a sisterly relationship. Lee, in a state of remorse and desire to mend, begs for forgiveness in the belief that the family relationship will become better. However, Poppy, still keeping the secret that Finn revealed the truth to Steffi, will likely continue to deceive Lee for a while longer. This deception is not only to maintain temporary peace, but also a strategy to protect herself before things get too complicated. But when the news that Finn is Luna's father is sooner or later made public, Lee will surely explode emotionally, and the consequences of this discovery may make their relationship never be the same again. This is not just an emotional battle, but also a confrontation between the truth and carefully constructed lies, creating a conflicted family picture where each decision can change the fate of everyone. Overall, the new revelations of the bold and the beautiful not only promise to bring a series of dramatic surprises, but also open a new chapter with profound consequences for the characters. Finn, with his dark past, is forced to face the consequences of his past actions, while Steffi struggles with painful memories and the inevitable responsibility of a father. The relationship between Poppy and Lee becomes more and more tense as secrets are gradually exposed, threatening to destroy everything they have ever built. Every detail, every revelation is woven into a complex, dramatic, and emotional story, promising to keep the audience glued to the screen as the bold and the beautiful continues to explode with unexpected twists next week. In the context of the family in turmoil due to exposed secrets, Lee once again prays for forgiveness. She not only wants to heal her emotional wounds, but also longs for a strong relationship, like the sisters who have been close for a long time. Lee's plea is not only a plea for sympathy, but also an attempt to wish for a new beginning, where misunderstandings and disagreements gradually fade away over time. Lee hopes that through forgiveness, family relationships will be restored, bringing peace and connection beyond all storms. While Lee is trying to heal relationships, Poppy is still immersed in the darkness of secrets. She is still unaware that Finn has bravely confessed the truth to Steffi about his complicated past, and this opens up an upcoming emotional revolution. Therefore, Poppy may continue to take advantage of this temporary distance to maintain deception, to protect herself from the truth that she cannot face immediately. Poppy's silence is a subtle strategy. While Lee is hoping for change, she chooses to withhold information to buy herself more time to adjust and prepare for the events that are about to unfold. Poppy's silence about the truth regarding Finn creates a scheming silence, allowing her to temporarily enjoy some peace in her relationship with Lee. This is considered Poppy's last chance to maintain stability, because whenever Lee discovers that Finn is Luna's father, the storm of emotions will explode, turning everything upside down. This peace is short-lived, but for Poppy, it means a lot, a precious time for her to pause the tension and find a way to maintain power in the family relationship. This moment will become even more tense as more secrets are gradually revealed, making the stability that Poppy has just managed to maintain fragile and vulnerable. Soon, the truth about Finn being Luna's father will be revealed, and Lee is expected to react violently. Lee's actions will not only be a fit of rage, but also an explosion of psychological trauma as she realizes that everything she believed in and hoped for has been betrayed. This revelation will be a huge shock, causing Lee to grapple with feelings of injustice and pain, while raising questions about responsibility and the consequences of past decisions. This confrontation promises to be a pivotal moment in Lee and Poppy's relationship, when things cannot go back to the way they were. Our prediction shows that when the latest news about Luna is revealed, Lee and Poppy's relationship will fall apart completely. The combination of lies, hidden secrets, and the emotional storm of the truth will create a relationship full of contradictions and no way to recover. Lee, with his heart broken by betrayal, will never be able to see Poppy the same way, and Poppy, no matter how hard she tries to hide the truth, will not be able to avoid the judgment of the past. The relationship will gradually become fractured and faded, and it is only a matter of time before all connections and emotions are swept away by the storm of shocking revelations. In short, the upcoming revelations on the bold and the beautiful promise to bring Lee and Poppy's relationship to a decisive turning point, where trust and forgiveness will be tested to the utmost. While Lee wants to mend and rebuild their relationship as sisters, Poppy chooses a deceptive approach to maintain short-term stability. However, the truth about Finn being Luna's father is about to be revealed, and that will turn all connections upside down, opening a new chapter full of drama and intense emotions in the journey of the characters in the show. The bold and the beautiful spoilers reveal that, at the Spencer mansion, the tense and confusing atmosphere becomes more complicated when Dario, aka Remy, begins to make scary comments. According to Remy, he has a strong feeling that Luna, who has always been mysterious, is the former forester intern who is directly involved in the controversial double murder. This comment is not just an accusation, but also opens a series of dramatic plots, as pieces of the past gradually reveal themselves, making the connections between the characters more complicated than ever. At the Spencer mansion, Remy, who always appears cold and decisive, confidently assumes that Luna is the former forester intern who was involved in the shocking double murder. According to Remy, the signs and evidence he observed seem to point to an undeniable connection between Luna and that dark past. This becomes even more serious when Remy asserts that real evidence is gradually emerging, demanding that Luna pay for her past actions. Remy's suspicions not only strain the relationship within the mansion, but also open the door to the secrets that Luna is trying to hide. While Luna may try to deny all accusations, the fact that she is wearing an ankle monitor makes her cover-up extremely difficult. The monitor is not only a tool of surveillance, but also a symbol of the past's relentless surveillance and the truth that threatens her. Luna's every move is now being recorded, making her explanations less convincing. This puts Luna at a disadvantage as any evidence, whether she tries to deny it or not, will be used by Remy and other characters to question her identity and past. According to inside sources, Luna will face an extremely stressful interrogation from Remy. In this confrontation, Remy intends to exploit Luna's every weakness, forcing her to face the truth about her past and actions that could have serious consequences. The pressure from the interrogation not only increases Luna's stress, but also raises suspicions from the spoilers who are closely following the developments of the incident. Will Luna have enough endurance to overcome Remy's sharp questioning? Or will she be caught in a spiral of pressure and siege with no way out? This is definitely one of the dramatic highlights of the upcoming episode, making it impossible for the audience to take their eyes off. In that context, Remy not only stopped at interrogation, but also came up with a dark plot. He might bribe Luna and force her to kill Bill's son if she did not agree to the conditions he set. This action not only showed Remy's ambition for power, but also revealed a part of the dark plot, when he was willing to use any means to achieve his goals. According to Remy's plan, if Luna did not comply with the request, he would publicly reveal Luna's location at Bill's house, forcing her into a situation where she had no choice but to accept this dark proposal. This was an extremely tense episode, when the relationships between the characters were threatened by unpredictable decisions and the choice between survival and morality. The latest information shows that if the truth about Luna's past is exposed, she will have no choice but to continue to be imprisoned. This threat has made Luna's psychology unstable, causing her to start thinking about brutal actions to save herself. Although Luna still has complicated feelings for Will, Bill's son, the insecurity of facing imprisonment has forced her to consider an extreme plan. In a dire situation, Luna may try to kidnap Will and hand him over to Remy as a way to exchange for her own freedom. This action not only complicates the relationships between the characters, but also raises questions about the boundary between personal feelings and self-defense in extremely harsh circumstances. Thus, the gradually exploding details at the Spencer mansion not only promise a dramatic storm about Luna's past, but also open up deep conflicts between the characters. Remy, with his accusations and brutal schemes, gradually puts pressure not only on Luna, but also makes all the surrounding relationships more complicated. As Luna struggles with her past and tries to find a way out, Will's decision between life and death will become a decisive piece of the puzzle, deeply affecting her fate and everyone involved. Viewers are promised to witness a dramatic episode where each decision carries unforeseen consequences and the truth is gradually revealed in an explosive, uncompromising way.